Now, lots of you commented that you loved my oven, and I'm going to tell you all about it. I feel we should start an AGA talk. So this is an AGA. If you've never seen one before, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. The AGA cooker was made in Sweden. It was originally invented and produced in Sweden. However, since 1957, it has been made exclusively in the United Kingdom. AGA stands for Aktiebolaget Gas Accumulator. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. My Swedish isn't as good as it should be. AGAs are known for their longevity, with many of their cookers lasting longer than 50 years. They were originally developed to burn coal or anthracite. The AGA was invented by a Nobel Prize-winning Swedish physicist called Gustav. He was employed as the chief engineer by the Swedish companies AGA. Adopting the principles of heat storage, he combined 2 heating ovens with 2 hot plates to create the traditional AGA. In 1929, the AGA first came to the United Kingdom. Let me show you around the AGA. On the top of the AGA, we have 2 hot plates. One is a high heat and one is a low heat for simmering. To use the hot plate, you simply lift up the lid and then use this section to cook with. This becomes extremely hot. When you've finished, you place the top lid down and then the protector cloth on top. Now you can even put saucepans and things to rest on here. This cast iron steel is hot to touch. This radiates heat, and again, I can place my saucepan down on here once I've cooked to keep it warm. My AGA is electric, and the control of the electric AGA is here. We have the capability to switch on and off the hot plates. They heat up instantly, and the oven at the bottom is always on. Now we have 3 ovens. We have the hot oven, a medium oven, and the cold oven. The hot oven is approximately at 300 degrees centigrade. The middle oven is around 200 degrees, and the bottom oven is 100 degrees. This is very hot to the touch. However, as you can see, I can touch it without burning myself. The handle is cooler, but still slightly hot to touch. Now, when you start using an AGA, it's inevitable that you may get the odd burn, but if you're careful, you can avoid it. You should always use AGA-proof oven gloves because anything else won't be heat-proof enough and you can end up burning yourself. To open the door, you simply lift it up and pull it out. And here you have the oven itself. It's self-cleaning in the sense that it burns off any food that falls within it. So you never need to clean inside it. But if you do turn it off on occasion and allow it to cool down over 12, 14, 24 hours, you can then, of course, clean inside. The air vent at the back extracts the smells out of the main section of the oven and out the house. However, one of the big things with the AGA is that you do sometimes forget food in there and end up burning things because you never smell burning food with an AGA. The fact that my oven is hot and on all the time is an attractive aspect of the AGA. You don't have to wait for the oven to preheat, so you can just cook immediately, making cooking time shorter. The different ovens at different temperatures allow me to cook appropriate to the food that I'm wanting to heat. The bottom oven can act as a slow cooker or even keep food warm for me whilst I'm waiting to serve. I also love how it helps to heat the house, and I often find one of my dogs curled up underneath it to keep warm. You can cook the most incredible things in an AGA, and the taste is quite unique. From slow cooked pulled pork, incredible sausages, or even the perfectly baked cheesecake. The heat stored in the cast iron walls radiates around the food. It doesn't dry out food like a normal range. An AGA cooker is amazing as it always keeps the moisture and taste locked within the food you're making. You can even open the door when you're cooking anytime, even with that all-important souffle in there. I love my AGA. It makes me think of my childhood and growing up, as my mum and dad had one in the house. For me, feels like the heart of the kitchen, a living, incredible warming aspect to the home. And in the winter, it's the coziest place to be in the house, apart from on my sofa. What do you think of the AGA? Would you be brave enough to try and cook with one?